I always like this opening. The sort of rotating videotape kind of reminds me of now our feature presentation. I used to get a lot of like documentaries and such on videotape, so it would always end up having these really weird like video companies that no one's ever heard of before and now are probably defunct. Mostly out of the UK. And they'd always have these very flashy openings. I always remember them. It's kind of like when people think of like Deek. Deek! You know? Anyway, welcome back to, or should I say Dick? Welcome back to Low Energy Dick. Low Energy Videos here. And we are going back to Ferelden for the last time. Or one of the... No, let's get this bloody over with. There can't be 12 hours of this game left. There might be with the DLC. But... the Awakening DLC. But maybe, hopefully, I plead to the gods. Not the base game. Now, a few things before we start. Check out the video I did prior. Very short one, just an update. And the PC is coming on Thursday after 3 o'clock. That's what it says. That's what FedEx believes. In reality, but it's on the move now. I've also got my still comfy and new robe that I love so much. Also, I'm thinking Wasted Wednesday. We should watch something good. But yeah, I was planning to give you a stream yesterday, but honestly, I got smashed. Like, way too much. And I woke up in a sea of food and drink all just around my room. Then I'm like, wait, I didn't eat any of this. And I didn't. On the plus side now, I've got snacks for the rest of the week. But, yeah. Let's just say January can't come fast enough so I can get cracking onto the old diet. I might even start running before the end of the year again. Not going to be streaming. Though I will be streaming on Wednesday. I will be streaming as soon as we get the computer. And of course, we'll be streaming Christmas Day. It's kind of up in the air until the end of the year. Might even stream New Year's, seeing that I don't have much in the way of a choice. Let's get into it. We are playing Dragon Age. We're pretty much done with the base game. We have to find Bronca. We've just entered the Deep Roads. After we find Bronca, I suppose I'll try to wrap up Ogren's story and Wins and Zeb's, which they're kind of done at this point. Then Awakening. So yeah, let's no longer preamble, except that throughout the night, if you want to help out by sharing, and subscribing, links in the description down below. Okay, let's get into it. Boop, boop. I was, just before the stream, looking at some interesting doodads and toys I'll be getting next year for the channel. Some of it's dirt cheap. There's really no reason I haven't done it yet. Heavy metal shield? Nah. Fractured stone? Yeah. Let's, oh, we'd have gotten a bunch of new books. Let's have a check. Large, flawless, natural crystal. Greater tome of the mortal vessel. As always, my boy gets his is upgrades. We will hit 99 or 100 strength before the end of the game. We've crossed over the Rubicon, so to speak. Sometimes I think it should be there, but it's not. Alright. And where is Win? Win is here. She gets this. And she also gets this. Oh, we got some good runes to jam in somewhere. Where is she? Ogren, Shale, Win. Tome of the Arcane Technique. Alright. Now. Done. Done. I have to stop giving them the Tome of Mortal Sundry or whatever the hell it is. I've got no more use for it. Grave Warden. No. Straightforward. And level up. Inferno? Yeah, I say mass paralysis actually. Oh fuck. Oh good. I thought I got rid of everything. Alright, let's get on with it. Let us get on with it. Those of you who haven't watched a 3-odd minute video, I'll keep it blunt. I'm not going on any other trip next year. Except for Northern Ireland. Pretty obvious reasons why. I don't need to turn it off as far as I can tell. Ale.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift. By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
Hey, Troy.
That looks fine indeed.
Do I give him the wine? No, I know I give him the special brew.
That looks fine indeed.
Yeah. Let's try the wine.
It'll do.
No.
Sure.
That's not for him. Is it for Win? Do I give Win the wine?
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much. A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
So it's a shame that I won't be going to the States or back to the States. At least it doesn't look like. And it's a shame I won't be going to Canada, see Krendar that next year. But I'm actually kind of okay with it for a few reasons. Number one, I need to lose some weight. I do. I've been a naughty boy. I know it's Christmas and everything, but this will give me a good chance. Number two, I want to start upgrading, like I said, the channel. It should be interesting to see what fun things we can pick up. I was looking at some of the stuff that I could be picking up, and it's crazy. Like, I can pick up a halfway decent mic that isn't like the crappy Amazon one, but like a Yeti for like 30 quid. No excuse. Web camera for about 50. I can pick up a ring light for 30. I already knew that one. Don't even need to go anywhere for that. I can get that in the village. Just bringing it back, that's all. Now, deep roads. Deep roads. Here, I guess? Have we tried up here yet? This is this is Carden's Crossing, that's right. About to play D&D, okay. Enlighten me again, which alcohol has made my brain a pile of mush. What's your character? Is it a cleric or a druid? kind of remember someone saying that's who they're playing as. Look at my character's speed, it's awesome. I think actually we've already gone out this way. I don't know if there's a bunch of dead creatures with loot. Yeah, we'd have triggered something by now if there was, we'd have triggered it. Next year there's a lot of new things I want to get. I think a new computer screen will set me back about maybe 100. The Sorcerer, okay. More deep roads? Yeah, deep roads there. Okay. Oh, somebody triggered a trap because they are stupid. I mean, I know my characters are just triggering it because I'm walking over them. Because I didn't bring a rogue with me. That's still cool, you know? There's some images in this game that are still cool looking. The deep roads are one of them. I mean, they're just knockoff deep roads from Lord of the Rings, but still. Dwelladelph. Always love that word. I'm the villain. Awesome. Paramont's a dust lover. He probably is. We shouldn't kink shame. Orthine Todd.
By the tits of my ancestors. Orthine Tig. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Bronca all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Checked their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now. Couldn't have said it better myself.
No point asking another dwarf about a place that everyone would have known. If anything, I should be more knowledgeable about this place than he should.
So, you remember your old master's name, right? And everything about him?
Is it still going on about my memory? Such focus must be incredibly difficult for it to maintain.
You don't remember killing him, or how you got all free-willed or anything. But you do remember the next 30 years?
More or less. My former master did something to me which I do not remember. What is its point?
How could you know he did something to you, unless you remember it?
Let us, for argument's sake, assume it is correct. I murdered the fool on purpose, and remember it. Why would I lie?
Because you, could do it again.
Yes. I waited 30 years, biding my time until I could strike. Soon my betrayal shall be complete.
Exactly. I knew it. Ha!
Well, do not tell anyone. I want it to be a surprise when it happens.
You're making me want to reboot up Pathfinder, and I think I might actually play it when we get the new computer. No point starting a new game now for a whole list of reasons. I've got Pathfinder, I've got Tyranny. We never did finish Tyranny. I also want to get into more Paradox games on this channel because they have a bad habit of crashing my computer. That will turn a lot of people off, most of them, so I'm guessing Crusader Kings and Stellaris. Fuck. I've got Hearts of Iron, and I love Hearts of Iron, but Jesus Christ, not a lot of people would tune in for that. those that would be wondering why I'm not playing the Germans with a bunch of mods that allow a bunch of spot skills everywhere. Because that's the sort of community Hearts of Iron has. Sexy. I should have picked up the really good I should have picked up the really good sword for Ogren. Good old Ogren. I love how the enemies do attack each other. I don't like that web attack though. Oh nice. Leveled up. There's so many games I have that I never just really touched at and we never really went through. I like, for example, Frostpunk, as a lot of you did too, but we never finished it because one reason was that for whatever reason the game was making this really weird how to put this? It was lagging a lot. Something was making it get very laggy. Jittery, and when you have to position buildings just right. I'd also like to play a game we haven't played in a long time. Planescape Torment. That'd be fun. D&D jam go. I'll also have to find out about how to get my hand on the beta for what was the name of it? D&D. Baldur's Gate 3. That's a game I am genuinely pumped for. Smashy smashy. Ooh, a Silverite rune. Nice. It's not really much of a difference, but okay. Oh, Singularity of Justice. I still don't want my characters to be able to pull enemies from across the room. It's gonna make life really complicated when they try to do it on their own. Spiders! Web. Yep. Jeez, look how I have 600 health and it didn't even, it cut down one. Of course, I also want to get back to seeing how the new upgrade of Skyrim is once the mods work. Gotta try out some of those extras. Win. I guess more willpower. A little bit of nitro resistance as well. Oh, perfect. Just have to have her equip it now. Mass paralysis, very useful. Why the hell does she have righteous defense? She never uses it. Hold on, you have rock armor. That's so useless. Get rid of that. And of course, because we're playing this, we'll have to go on then Dragon Age 2. Might even be the first game I buy for the computer once I get it all sorted out. I'm so pumped for this. I really am.
Desire.
Yeah! They're using the Song of Courage. Doesn't that technically mean they're all these ghosts are down he goes. They're all bards. It seems no matter what, you're always going to get stuck in the web. There's like no skill you can or cannot use, you know? Oh, is this where Rook is? Rook! Hi, Rook. This is where the paperwork. Yeah, the Orthan records. That's dated from 400 years ago. Okay, useful for a plot. Something over here, which we can get at by slaughtering every darkspawn in our way. Oh, they're not darkspawn, they're ghosts. Yeah. Indignant spirit. Ignorant. Altar of Sundering. I don't have everything yet though, do I? Dressed. Good, but not great.
You have restored that which was cut asunder and revealed my hiding place.
Oh, and of course, if the computer can run it, Total Warhammer 3. That's a tall order.
Or reward.
No deal with spirits, I will destroy you for good. You're a free creature, reward me. Ah, fuck it, reward me.
So be it. You are rewarded. And I shall toy with this.
Kind of reminds me of something out of 40k. Or fantasy, actually. And then he just clipped 25 gold! Holy shit. In the base game, that's some...
Of course.
That's some sexy loot right there. I'm nearly at 100 gold now. Don't you hurl a rock at me! Ah, resisted. At least it's something different, right? They're not just more darkspawn or creepy crawlers. Also always like that some of the golems are still around, because who's gonna pick them up, right? Dick. Alright. That's another area cleared. I think. Yeah. Yeah. We done? We're done. We're running across Branca's exposition pretty soon. Ugh. Bugs. Spidey bugs. Come back, Spidey bugs. No, they'll be back. That or else they're smart enough. Oh, wait, no, Rook! We didn't go and talk to Rook. Oh, we can't say no to Rook. Here, little fella. I was gonna leave the Deep Roads without talking to the Deep Roads' most favorite son. By favorite, I mean abso-goddamn-lutely insane. Rock eats the darkness, takes it within him. Hurts. Rock.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it. You've come to take my claim. You city folk are all alike. Stone-blinded blunderfoots. Well, I found it first.
Thunderfoot, Blunderfoot.
He's a bloody scavenger. Good as sodding gone. Be gone, you! You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. Then crunch your bones. Word has it you can only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead. It burns when it goes down. It burns! It's my claim, not yours! Crunch your bones!
I mean, you can eat the Deep Stalkers. Ooh. Nice. Eat your bones. You know, I was eating some fried chicken yesterday. Good fried chicken too. And I didn't want to eat their bones. Crunchy. Too crunchy.
Go away. This is mine.
What the
Only
place
I
is?
gets to plunder its riches. It's mine. I'm the one who found it. I drove out the crawlers. Now it's mine.
Finders keepers. No government here. ANCAP. Dwarven ANCAP. Libertarians. Don't tread on me.
You won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take his shiny worms or pretty rocks? Oh. Ruck not mind that, maybe. Ruck has some things from the camp. Sometimes the webs. You give him shiny coins, no?
Sure, because it looks like it's a vibrating economy here. Jesus, look at this. Look at all those blighted Grey Warden armament sets. Holy fuck. They're all iron. What the hell? Ooh, speaking of. Kinda late now, but a Grandmaster Cold Iron Rune. 10 damage to undead. Not much left in the way of not much left in the way of undead to fight. I have two things here. Pringles and salt and vinegar. I have Pringles, salt and vinegar, and prawn cocktail. Delish. Sell. Sell. Can't sell that. Don't need to. Sell these. Oh, it's gonna be great when we get our hands on the new computer. Glod. Iron ring. Destructionist belt. No point. My characters are all way too advanced for that. The pleb ship. Just want your coins.
You are back? Not to take Ruck's claim, right? Not to steal from Ruck. No. No filter. No mother. No warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't deserve good memories. No. She did not know. Not what I did. I was very angry, and then someone was dead. And they wanted to send Ruck to the mines.
He's got one hell of a strong neck.
She would know. Everyone would know. So I came here instead. Once you eat, once you takes in the darkness, you not miss the light so much. You know, do you not? Ruck sees. Yes, he sees the darkness inside you. Gray like the stone, guardian against the darkness. No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot say that. Swear, promise, vow you won't tell. Yes. Tell the mother Ruck is dead. He's dead, and his bones are rotting in the crawler's webs, and she should never look again. Yes, that's what Ruck is. Dead. Dead like bones that turn to dust when you touch them.
Wayne actually approves this. She's meant to be pragmatic, but I don't know. Her character's not really...
Bone pickers living in Bronca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There are a lot of people and fires there once. Now I know she's not here anymore.
Well, yeah.
She'd never have let something like that sleep in the same spot she did.
You'd know that from personal experience, would you? Alright. Let's move it on out. Now, we're going to be streaming for, in theory, as high as 12 hours tonight. Yeah. So if you guys could help by shilling and sharing and liking and subbing, being good little subs for your Dom Daddy, very much appreciate it. You know, I even looked at my first foray into merch for next year. I'll start by getting myself a few baseball caps, I think, because I always wear baseball caps. Lost, great sword. Shit. Well, we got plenty. Boop, boop. Wait, what? Motherfucker cast crippling K jump. And now I'm getting... Oh god, this would be such a bitch stun lock. This game is so bad at stun locking. You can't pass any resistance checks, you just have to beat them to it. At least it wasn't the end of all things, right? Now what? M. Anyway, the baseball cap guys, they will charge about 85% for 5 of them. Maybe I'll give them away as gifts or rewards. But doesn't seem very practical in comparison to what we could have. Corrupted Spider Queen. Enter your Dristowarden fanfiction here. Whoa. Okay, this is... We done? What is this, the last spider? They're not very interesting enemies to fight. How the fuck did she resist that? What a shame. Silkweave gloves and bloodlines. Actually a pretty good axe. Commander's helm. Okay. The journal is some covered in blood and torn but intact. Leave through the escape page. Text catches your eye. We found evidence today of Anvil of the Void. Not built. Go set. Dead trenches. Okay. Soldiers tell me I'm mad. Dead trenches are crawling with darkspawn. We'll surely die before the Anvil if we find it. Leave it here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, continue walk past my corpse, retrieve the Anvil. It remains lost, so do we all. Not return to Ortag. It lives. Tell him. No. Should hear. Oh yeah, that's gonna end well. 'Tis my farewell.
Bronco was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the dead trenches is our next stop then. They say the darkspawn nest there. Whole herds of them. But if that's where Bronco went, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Bronca is there, kind of. You have to run across the Legion of the Dead, who aren't really utilized much in the franchise. They're always talked about. You get to hang out with Sigrun in Awakening, but then after Awakening, they're all killed. The entire amount of them. Uh-oh. Music sting. Wow, that would look really cool if they weren't just a really bad JPEG they blurred out because they couldn't have rendered all those people at once. It was a different time. Hi, Archdemon. I'll be killing you later.
a dark spawn, I see.
Let's switch out. Le charge. It was always such a bitch to get to lock. I hear World of Warcraft's the same thing. You click on an enemy and then you kind of rush over to them. Look at that. Oh god, they're coming at us like a fucking kung fu villains. Like, they're coming at us in waves. No emissary? Yep, there's an alpha back there. Alpha Genesis joke here. Probably this smells better. Oh, we're talking. More of them? Alright. Into the deep roads right away as an early character, you'd be really fucked. Motherfucker resisted that. Now there is an unlimited amount of enemies, so... Oh, magic user, can't have you. I do love this, the way you're kind of fighting across the bridge and whittling their numbers down. It's not just sort of like... That's one thing this game doesn't do good that Mass Effect... that did good that Mass Effect didn't do. It never felt like you were weakening enemies, you were just surviving waves until the next scripted event. Oh god, I forgot about this. Everyone firing like crazy. They look like a... not a conga line, what do you call them? Whatever it is, they look like it. Thank you. Cabaret line, that's the one. Make him dead, make him dead. Oh. The textures are all kind of clipping. Oh, Ogren leveled up. Bum bum bum. He should get a war axe upgrade, seeing that he's not wielding a sword. Hey guys, thanks for the help. I really love how after they stop coming at you directly.
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn. Still no sense in your head, but you've got skill. Black Dusters I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil and Endless Lyrium. Wondering what your life would be like if you'd stayed in Orzammar? Few others of our kind would have you. We accept anyone, and are revered in advance as heroes who have and will die in glorious battle. Even murderers. The Legion knows those words well. It's a song of the recruit hoping for a way back to caste or honor. They get their head out of the smoke and accept their fate. Or the stone takes them. Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light.
He's pretty eyes.
They're always here. Always pushing. You lived here, you know. The lights take so long because we keep Darkspawn in check. A surge on the surface would reduce the pressure on us. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest. Let us know if you find any paragons. You're as likely to find a dozen as one. And Warden, watch yourself. Drunks make poor allies.
Kind of shows Ogren's kind of taken my job as the town drunk. Seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if I got that reputation. I like to drink a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. Nah. I've seen way worse than me out in the village. Still, I wish I hadn't bought those bottles. I'll have them on Wednesday. Something good to watch on Wednesdays. We need to find some laugh, you know? Now, if I'm right, there's something down here. Yep, broken chest all the way down here. Whee! Nope. What a waste. Aha, a stone. More lifestone. I knew it. You can see how the textures are very basic. Singularity of justice. Oh, I got something on GOG. The Witcher Goodie Collection. Costumes, stuff like, what you call it? Wallpapers, emojis. Well done, you paralyzed a corpse. But I also seem to have had the complete collection of Witcher 1, 2, and 3. Now I have Witcher 1, 2, and 3. But it does remind me that I never did start playing Witcher 3. The reason I didn't play Witcher 3 was I didn't know its stance on nudity. And I wanted to play Witcher 1, which if you remember, I actually didn't like all that much. It hasn't aged well. Ooh, Boots of the Legion. Alright. I'll pick that up and give it to Ogren. It doesn't say corrupted Bronto, it just says Bronto. Let's get going. Oh shit, someone put a vulnerability hex on me. From right, it doesn't go away after you've or is that petrify? I think actually it's petrify.
As you desire.
So what's down here? Trap. Not on my watch. Flump. I remember first time I played this on the Xbox, had to farm these areas as much as possible for XP, because I was really not prepared for some of the fights. I remember just going back and forth, and they don't respawn either. I had to like trigger events and look for any missed enemies to kill. I'd also then have to go back to Orzammar and sell shit and pick up healing potions. When I ran out of money, I then had to go and do other stuff. Ugh. I mean, if I just played smarter, but I mean, you see how I play. I enjoy just slamming my head off against the rock wall that is my enemy. Ooh, is this where the, Wait, is she using haste on us? She's not. Never not have haste turned on. Seriously, what the fuck? Nice guys finish last. Enter penis joke here. The only biggest is ever. Where the hell do you think you're going, motherfucker? Oh, friends. Okay. Potion. Trap triggered. Shizer. That's a great idea, Win. Freeze one enemy when you can freeze them all. Ooh, a chamber with many different things, including more darkspawn. Oh god, they're well entrenched. Oh, that's the Forge Master, yeah. I remember this. He's got really good loot. Playing field. There we go. And by even it, I mean being incredibly cheaty. They're not the only ones who've been stun locked. Forge Master's Hammer. Spear Thrower. Emerald. Useful. Fire arrow. I'll give Ogren the upgraded weapon. Always for Ogren. Oh no, this one's better. Millikit. Fire arrow. Okay. Now to really drive home the fact you're fighting Darkspawn, I would have liked to have like twice as many, 3 times as like Dragonbone? Oh shit, okay. Twice as many, 3 times as many, you know? Would have been cool. There's no shortage of them, but... Oh, I remember here. Looked a bit different in the Xbox version. Typical elves. At least we're making good time. Oh no. They covered that statue in herpes. Skeleton! Unlock Emissary. Cast. Just a car. Then the witch. I wonder if you ever get like an ogre emissary. That would be hilarious. Or a shrike emissary. Demon Eye Core. Okay. In the books, the Darkspawn like defile these places way more.
First day they come.
Oh, here we go.
Catch everyone.
When I heard that for the first time, I was like, what the fuck? She's actually a good little bit of horror writing right here. Blobs. Blobs. Blobs of flesh doing fleshy blob things. Why did the Darkspawn have flesh blobs?
They lead us and eat some from meat. Fifth day they return. It's another girl's turn. Sixth day her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day she grew as in her mouth they spew.
Murloc Emissary. Singularity of justice. Didn't work because he used crushing prison on me. Piece of shit. Casting electricity also kinda sucks. Users gotta die. So I can hear a woman talk about getting sexually assaulted by monsters. Turn it into a rhyme. Better than mine. Well, better. Darkspawn. Arrows of Filth. And that's a name for a good band. Arrows of Filth. Darkspawn Maces.
Devours her kin. Now she does feast, as she's become the beast. First day they come and catch everyone.
I thought it was like a
Second
ghost
day,
or something.
They lead us and eat some from meat.
But here's Hespit. Hi, Hespit. So, you're looking not well.
What is this? Someone new? Impossible. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
Appears to be suffering from high fever, skin's pale, covered in dark blotches.
First day they come and catch everyone.
Okay, this is why this never caught on as a nursery rhyme.
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure? Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve
Some
us.
of you may die.
Give me.
That is a risk I'm
rejected.
willing to take.
And I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
Love how Ogren's standing right next to me. Love her in the dark, no wonder she'd have.
Yeah, this explains a lot. Of course, if I knew she had those interests, I could have made some adjustments.
There is too much darkness here. The anvil. It is in the darkness. Surrounded by it. Pulling Branka in. No. I swore not to speak of it. Not to think of it. La, 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 la.
Honey, you gotta work on
I will
that
not hear
tune.
anymore about Branka. They spit bile and blood in my mouth. I would rather die than bring that with me. Than have
Some people are
her
turned on by that.
see me like this. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka.
She stole my eye color. I've worked hard to look this putrid. Took sacrifices. And a whole lot of lack in a B12. Seriously, that's why I've got the big rings on my eyes.
Became obsessed. That is
Hey, could have you told us that the ogre was coming? That'd have been nice. Doom of the Blight. But I could do that. Ha, it's T-posed. Yeah. I leveled up. 91. 91 is some fun. Sexuality is better. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I've become like a wild beast, just focusing on food and
we
drink.
tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all. Turned us.
And I should really kill you and, you know, stop you from turning. Kind of zombie logic here, you know?
Alright. Boulevard. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Cool. Love how it's just right next door. Games of this era didn't really get scale right unless they were like map paintings, you know? I only got the boots. Oh, I pissed off the spirits that have been defending here for thousands of years. Okay. They're actually a little pissed at me. Guys, you opened it from the packaging. It's no longer a collectible. Guess I'll give Ogren his upgrades. Boots of the Legion. And Helm of the Legion. There we go. Wait, which are better? Oh, Wade's are way better. I'll let him keep the helmet. Good old Wade.
The men they kill, they're personal. The women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
Damn. Can I see these women? Are any of them single?
All right.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood.
Metal. Blood for the blood god. Saving.
And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them. Brood mother.
Brood mother? Now what does that foretell? I look like a fucking robot. Oh. Oh, madam, I'll let you get dressed first, and then... Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it. It's shiny! Singularity of justice. This was a real bitch of a fight. Yeah, see? This attack. Yeah. You leave me to my stories. Shit. She's not using heroic aura. She is not. Change that. Bark spawn. Oh no, bark spawn! He's stuck on the other side. Somehow he leveled up as well. That was. Slam. Slam. Her response, vomit. It's like a punch her and she got sick. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. I kill your mom. Mama. She was like a dainty flower.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us.
Neat.
But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed.
How did you get up there?
Orca, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
Betrayal! Betrayal! Betrayed me! Fuck you, EA, you ruined Ultimate. That's the first time or last time they've ruined something. Boop, boop, boop. Doggo strength, fuck it. Let's see a dog using power of magic. Doggo strength, gonna kill you all. Doggo strength. Alright. Let's see what the broodmother had on her. Inventory full. Oh, we don't play that sort of game. Ooh, ring of selection. Distrat. No. Maybe keep that too. Distrat. Don't need them. Distrat. Okay. I also give her. Oh wait, no, there's nobody to give that to. Okay. The ring of selection. Let us select it. And give it to Ogren. 10% natural damage. Okay. I guess. Win. Just turning her into a big old glass cannon. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Anvil of the Void. Last segment. Now we just go through the anvil. Then we talk to Carradine. And then boom. Boom, babe. We then backtrack to
Branka is anywhere.
more smart.
This has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
She'll stand here, out in the open.
What was that?
A poor effect.
Let me be blunt with you. After all this
Captain
time,
Janeway.
my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone, I barely recognized you.
Ogren, it figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead?
Wait.
That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
Wait. Is that Janeway's voice?
You are seeking my support? You wish to succeed Endrin and become king yourself? I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
Bailing would change things, or move Orsimar forward.
1,000 Balins could die and history wouldn't notice. I'm looking for the one thing that will return our days of glory. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Carradine himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void. Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecility...
Not much of an answer.
I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Carradin's maze, and out to where the anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute. See her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
I do sometimes side with her. I won't side with her this time. We'll get a bunch of dwarves instead of a bunch of golems for the battle. But I am curious. I was curious, so I was... Oh.
I needed people to test Carradin's traps. There's no way to break through except by trial and error. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me. Even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices. As many sacrifices as are needed.
Uh-huh.
It appears we need to fight the Blight one at a time. All right.
Yeah, she kind of just walked over the minefield with her own troops. I mean, if it works, which it kinda didn't. Audio syncing is out of whack.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Crushing prison. And now here comes a stone. But hurt them more than it did me. Whoop. Nice. You can see this game's D&D roots. Jesus. A little overpacked, don't we? Gas. To fight a bunch of golems. And the gas. I do hate that attack. I'm doing it. Win, heal, heal, okay. Slam it open. I feel like Lonk from Cyanide and Happiness. Not Link, Lonk. The Legend of Lonk. Yeah. Yeah, the traps that trigger. It's actually easier just to trigger the traps, honestly. Wait, 4? 4. You can't activate them all at once. Okay. Mass paralysis. Wait. Oh, Ogren's down. So switch out. You leave my golem alone, stupid golems. Oh, he's down too. Okay. I think the idea is that
All right.
and you were meant to guess the position where they were at, but well, we're a little bit above that. This is a smidge. And here's the anvil. Let's have a little fight now with Bronca. Ickenbocken. Oh. Okay, the rest of you just stand still then. That's cool. I'll do everything, as normal. There. I guess not. The AI is very confused. Fuck you, whoever stunned me. Got it. Please tell me that's it. Great. Easy work. This is something different, I guess. You know, I think I was kind of like, yeah, it's a little bit too soon. And here he is. You know he's important because his armor is black. Did they really need to create the golems with butt cheeks?
My name is Carrigan. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Carradine, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item.
He looks like a space marine.
Of the void. It allowed me to forge
like
a man of steel or stone.
Horus Heresy era
As
space
flexible and
marine.
clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power
shit.
to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Hang on. We got a bot in chat. Oh dear. Don't crash the game.
So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next.
Who did it?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes.
Like, who opened the hammer then?
My apprentices knew enough to make me
okay.
as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Paragon. I'll help you support a new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness.
Unlike me, I did it in a
Help
fraction of
me
the
claim
time.
the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen.
Branka, you mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory.
Anvil would say his living souls must be destroyed.
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No, you will not take it. Not while I still live.
Branka, don't throw your life away for this. Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
She's obsessed beyond redemption.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me!
You must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
I put all my remaining strength into my codpiece. Ogren massively disapproves. A few bottles of beer should fix that right up. Thing is, everyone else thinks it's a terrible idea. There we go. Let's do it. Damn, she's taking her lumps. And there we go.
Delighted.
Expert Dwemer Ruin. Dwarven massive armor. Greater injury. Vanguard. Take that, guys. Anka shield. Eh.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Caradin?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
The rock looks like the rock face from the Demon Doors from Fable.
Remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain so.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me. All of this is
Got
mine.
such squinty eyes.
Legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
I need a Paragon sport to settle the election.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Remember what he said? No golem can touch the anvil. Now what's he doing? Touching the damn anvil.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
Let's throw the anvil. Now let's get it out of the way. Smashy, smashy. I love how the hitting an anvil with a hammer breaks it. I mean, think about it. Oh no, you destroyed that pan by putting it on a hot stove.
Trust in our Tunshire. May you always find your way in the dark.
Wee. Thwomp. Okay. Now we just head back to... Wait, hold on. Is this the way out? I don't want to have to go to the entire thing again.
And so I shall.
See a large stone tablet with age, great number of dwarven ruins carved into the surface. Writing, etched with stamps of the house, you recognize a few house names. We honor those names be remembered. Allowing information to carry elsewhere. Shale, do you recognize this?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Carolyn's
I don't remember this.
words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them. I know not.
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Okay.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
The assembly need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Alright. Now we can just go straight back.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan
fuck you,
throne.
bitch. I'm standing
Who
right
would
there.
deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Oh.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Me. Balin. No, it was me, whoever I chose.
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
Balin.
At last, this farce is ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Where for 1,000 years, my cheeks can be, I don't know, puffy. Looks like he was stung by a bee. Dwarf with stick. Dwarf with stick.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the king of Orzammar.
With the most ridiculous looking helmet ever.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him! You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only the Darkspawn. I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me.
You have to kill him if you side with Harmon. I don't know who's watching right now, but if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and you're feeling so inclined. Don't forget to check out the description down below for Discord, Twitter, if you want to help
You have
out.
truly surprised me, brother. You have earned the right to rejoin House Idukan. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon. His name need not pass your lips again. My generals are already preparing for a mission to the surface. When you have need of us, you shall have every able-bodied dwarf in Orzammar. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. You may recognize this. Trian used it to crack skulls when he was showing off for father. I'm sure he'd want you to have it. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else... Sure, send the whore and her brat to me. I'll make sure they take the name in a nice room in the smallest palace. Don't worry, brother. The boy will grow up hearing what a hero his father was. And if you die in the Blight, I'll be sure the whore wears sackcloth for at least a day. Now, I must address my other petitioners. Come back and visit sometime.
What a piece of shit. Can make a great king. And we wait and we wait and wait. And you wait and you wait and wait. While the douche bro tattoo is still rotating.
Grey Warden, you have impressed the best of us. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. You'll have us too, Warden. I think it's time the surfacers saw the good the stone can unleash. We'll be at your side. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Oh, Ogren leveled up. Nice.
News of the hour. Lord Balin victorious. Lord Harrowmont arrested and ridiculed in the streets.
Damn right. Evil. Hi, Lord Jace.
Another generation of Idukins takes the throne. Thanks to you, we were on the winning side.
Marty.
I heard. It's all over the city. Balin is king. My son will be an Idukin. I will take him to the palace. I can't wait for a proper bath and a nurse to watch him for me. My lord, perhaps you would like to give the boy a name? I wanted his father to
I've just called him Mistake since then. Duncan would be a nice name.
Duncan. That has a nice sound to it.
Aw. Okay, sure, yeah. More loading. That's what I'm after. It speaks to me on a fundamental level. Oh shit, we should go back to the Shaper It. Or is it over here? Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Right, just a little bit of busy work now, and then we can get out of here. I don't think we need to go back to Orzammar for anything. You just loaded it. Come on. Christ.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont arrested. Thrown into prison, awaiting
execution. Shepherds. Okay, there's two things to do here, isn't it?
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records?
I have to admit, I went
any
off in
sign
the
of the
opposite
old
direction.
Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Oh, yeah.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Nice. Right, so we're done in this part of Orzammar. It looks like they used the same...
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Harrowmont take to the streets.
This movie is some pretty crap. I was about to say... It looks like they took KOTOR's old graphics.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house.
I know.
They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget.
Wow, that's some strong emoting right there.
Didn't that sound official?
Okay, another successful quest. Not possible to pick. Okay.
Alright.
Get the hell out of here. It'd be a lot easier if they put them all into one area near the exit so you can just wrap it up. I suppose in theory you might have been coming back, but who the hell ever starts with Orzammar? You always finish it.
News of the hour. Supporters of
And now that we're done, we can move on to better and brighter things. Beware of power outages. To quickly save, press F5. Last save, press F9. Only one quick save slot. Each new quick save will overwrite the last, and this is a PC game. Even for the time, that was some ghetto shit. The faster we get out of here, the better. That song's getting stuck into my brain unit. We have to go and talk to Rook, and we have to talk to Brother... whatever the hell his name is. And that's us. Rook's mom. Filda? She's on the other side here. She's got friends on the other side. Mostly her son who's gone mad with blight.
You've returned. With all the
Sure have.
excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck?
Don't you lunatic. I'm sorry. Sorry, Rook's dead.
Oh, my poor boy. I guess I knew, but I just wish I could have seen him one last time. Here, this is my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I don't have anyone to save it.
Wait,
for
he
anymore.
peeked after
I'd
his
like you to
first
have it
shield?
For what you risked to bring me this news.
Anytime. Hey, organized religion.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters.
You mean the building
Please,
literally
come to our
behind
first
you?
Service.
Do I have to? No. Alright, that's it. We can get the hell out of here and do non-dwarf stuff. Like, go to the capital. Well, actually, first I want to get Ogren his kick-ass sword. We'll get that from the smith in whatever the hell that fort is. Fortness. I still need to get around to playing the Witcher games. Well, Dragon Age was one of those games I purchased on Steam sales, never got around to playing. It's time consuming, but it has a lot of replayability and it has a good world. It's good. It's a good establishing world building stuff. But it's dated. You can see it for yourself. Dragon Age 2 is a lot better. Oh, I got a message here. Hang on, I need to check something while this is loading. As for the Witcher games, oh my god, now that's a time sink. You could, no joke, if you're planning to play all 3 of them, that could take up about half a year. Definitely give you content, anyway. What's going on here? Bad dog, stop scraping the incredibly hard stone. Okay. Hold on. Going to... Alright, here we are. Alright, now we're back. Boop.
It seems I must retract a statement I made earlier. The Elder Mage is not at all like my former master.
Oh? That's a good thing, is it?
It is, unless you happen to like having your head crushed. Not that I remember doing that.
You know, I think I even remember who you speak of. His name was Wilhelm, yes? From the Free Marches?
It was Wilhelm of shrill voice and the control rod that he enjoyed wielding very much. Any more than that, he did not divulge.
Well, if it was the same man, he had...
You can see through the stones.
A scholar of some means who disappeared mysteriously.
Mystery solved. I killed him. I expect I smiled, much as I'm able to.
You do speak your mind, don't you?
Fortunately, no other part of me has anything to say.
Okay. Now we're back out into the surface. Now we can go and do shit. Good shit. Sexy shit. Not sexy shit, that'd be creepy.
Give me a moment. Why, the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. Sodding fabulous. It'll be like being drunk all the time, but without spending all that time actually swallowing. Nothing over your head. At all. Just any time a great sodding big bird can fly overhead and take you away. You people are mad out here. That's all I'm saying. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Alright.
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
That just about settles it then, doesn't it? The Queen will have the Bannerman all lined up soon.
Bannerman! Speaking of, we're heading back to Denerim to take part in the most convoluted part of this entire game, and something that Salt Factory had the hardest time doing, the Landsmeet. Like, there is a rhyme and reason to it, but to get the ending you particularly want, there it is, Soldier's Peak. But it's nowhere near as hard as all that. Game's struggling. Look at all that blood everywhere. That's how far the blight's gotten. It's almost at Denerim now. Shit. The people of these fantasy lands don't seem very expressive. Some warlocks steal every emotion in their world. There's some pretty good voice acting here, but yeah, for the most part, it's familiar voice actors reading probably a lot of lines. They make up for it in Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. A lot of really cool characters in Dragon Age Inquisition. And a few annoying ones. Sarah is not my favorite character in literature or in video games, for that matter. She is quite annoying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're getting attacked, are we? Darkspawn, are we? Well, we are getting it. I mean, the blight is kind of... Killing Darkspawn, tra-la-la-la. Battle dog, go! Battle dog. Is his armor clipping into his face? Yeah, pretty much. The edges of clothing is kind of a... It's a vague suggestion, not an outright rule. Oh no. We have killed more Darkspawn. Seriously, at this point, how many could there in theory be? There has to be a small enough amount. Oh shit. Oh, Win. Good. We triggered. And Win passes out. We started her quest now.
Oh, I fell.
No! No, really? You're very observed.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
What if I gave the nice old lady a skull... a skull staff with hands and fangs jammed into it. And yes, I am wielding a gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII. It's the best weapon I've seen the whole game so far. Hurry up. Come on. Give me loading. God, this game was built on the budget. BioWare hadn't become the monolith that it was at the height of the Mass Effect era. They were really not good at everything yet. There we go. Okay, where's the brother? Here's the brother.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you.
Bah.
Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount. This is star metal.
Star metal.
If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
Two-handed sword.
And so it shall be.
This wouldn't take days or anything like that. And was there really that much metal in it?
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Also, that thing might have been radioactive, but we don't know that because we don't even know what viruses are. So we'll give Starfang to Ogren here. There we go. Right. Now we'll go to our camp. There have been 4 blights in total, last ended 400 years ago at the Battle of Aisle. Human mistake believed Darkspawn were permanently defeated there. No. That would make no sense in the canon. There's like a fixed amount of old gods. Boop, 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 boop. Waiting for loading screens, 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 we go, loading screens, loading screens.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon. No, I'm not undead. If I were a possessed walking corpse and could still think, I'd kill myself. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete,
proof of
darkness.
Proof of
and then
atheism in this world, in the afterlife.
Enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly.
Even though we run across ghosts.
The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor. The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time. Yes, that we will.
That's it? Okay. Like I said, I'll just give her gifts before the end.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface. Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Alright. Allied supply crates. All gems for the dwarfs. All sapphires. Malachites. Amethysts. I like gems. If I ever made enough money, I'd have like a wall of like ingots of precious metal. I'd never sell them or anything. And you know, I could do that over a long period of time, I guess.
We are better with every step you take.
Cool. And there's Ogren.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why. Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something? What about? Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway. I swear to the stone, the next time someone asks me that, I'll write my name in bruises on their ass. Ancestors take me. You people whine like tea kettles around here.
Welcome to Bruce 4.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things. I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl
yeah,
I
we
knew
gotta go
in
and do this.
Orzammar
No.
before I left.
He just goes on the pole.
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's
Rutting.
Felsi.
That's how you know
She
you
was a
like
fiery
girl.
one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living. I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad.
We haven't gone there
She wasn't
yet.
at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her. Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
Very gross.
What about?
Let me just take my helmet off.
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back. It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it.
I'm high as a
No
kite.
one has any idea
I know
who
what a
you
kite
are,
is now.
What you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain? Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Okay. Let's... Ooh, Shale. Talk to Shale real quick.
Shale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it.
You don't want to go back to Orzammar.
There is another way. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing.
Oh, the deep roads?
I believe I know where Kadash Taig is. Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location.
Alright, just because I want to get 100%.
If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
I had a feeling we need to go back to the deep roads, but I couldn't remember what. Okay. Let's see.
Yes.
Braska.
Yes.
Okay. Orzammar it is. Back all the way to where we started. On the plus side, because we've discovered the deep roads, we won't have to worry about that. The computer, by the way, FedEx says that it's currently still sitting in the warehouse in Leeds. It'll probably get on the plane tomorrow. Arrive later that day, unless it's hijacked by a bunch of terrorists trying to start World War III. No, my luck. Jump. More win, more win. That's the end of us. I have a different effect around my character model. Remember, right, the first time this happened, I actually died. Very anticlimactic. You're weak and pathetic.
That was interesting and draining. I called forth the spirit that sustains me so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little. Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties. I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Like touching with all these hands. I think she's still alive at the start of Dragon Age Inquisition. I know she's alive in Awakening, you meet her. I think that's everything with Wynn anyway, so we can replace her. Alright, Orzammar. Then we'll go to Lake Callanhad and get Ogren his booty call. Then we can go to Denerim. Or is it Denerim? Or no, it's not Denerim. It's we go to Redcliffe. And then we all go to Denerim together for the Landsmeet. And then I think that's it. Well, we have to get Honora out of prison. That's fun. Kill Tim Curry, that's another thing. Hey, we don't have to go through the whole city. You cannot travel at this time. Fuck you. That's what players want, constant backtracking over the same bland-looking sights and sounds. It was good for the time. No, it wasn't. It was ugly. It was big. That was its selling point. I don't even wonder how long I've been streaming for now. But I guess nearly 3 hours. Feels longer. Wish I had some coffee. I'll get some tea. I'll get some tea in half an hour. I've been up for Christ. Higher number of darkspawn in the area. Okay. For many an hour. Yeah, I got up before 6. Spent most of my day catching up with the boss streams, watching that Turning Point USA stuff. Shu was there. Shu technically still is there. She's wearing an FBI jacket, according to her Twitter. Is she trying to blend in with the crowd? I mean, half of them know who she is anyway and want to save her from the horrors of the communists. God, Tucker Carlson was deranged sounding.
This is it. Kadash Taig.
Taig. It's an Irish name. Taig. Not spelled the same.
Perhaps. It may also be where I was found. These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however.
Cool.
Was this the home once? Did I live here?
Yeah, they're not too far from the surface, so there's like green. Where the hell do you think you're going? Delighted. Dick. Casting practical magic on me. Makes me look like I'm getting a blowjob. I might even loot them, there's no need. Deep stalkers. They get really serious with their stuff. you. Let's smack, smack, smack.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
I always wish that the Darkspawn had more personality. They're just angry monsters that know how to use tools and laugh sometimes. I like in the sequel, they look a lot cooler. They're more monstrous. They look so much more cooler. Alpha, Beta, Micro. Sounds like more of them. No? Yes. Ogre. An Ogre Alpha. It makes them stronger somehow. You should put the name Alpha. Jordan Peterson wrote this one. Drugs. Kadash Scompers, remarkable ruby, a large brilliant spirit crystal, and 6 gold. Okay, that was worth something. Serious. There. Dude. Oh, you leveled up.
This I remember.
A chunky dad, but Dilf. Dilf.
It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems.
Golem.
And there is my name, Shale of House Kadash. Just as Caradin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me. Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Great. I'm glad I could help and level up. And get that achievement. Hoo hoo hoo. Alright. Ooh, the Dead Tag Silverite. Nice. Small brilliant lightning crystal. Might take these actually. Inventory. Shale. Let's see. Oh yeah. Unlimited power. Oh god, yeah. Shale has unlocked the full might of blueberry refreshment. Gather your party and venture forth. You're damn right. Wait. Why the hell can't I, leave? There we go. Strange. Hopefully we don't get stopped by some random event. We can then head on to I'll check my journal real quick. I either have to go to Redcliffe or I have to go to Denerim. And it'll trigger the final act of the main story. I want to finish Awakening and do Witch Hunt and all that, but I don't know if I can. Maybe it'll go over until, well, I don't know, 9 hours? Maybe. It's doable, I guess. I mean, if I can beat Skyrim and New Vegas, if I can bloody beat New Vegas, Jesus Christ. I should be able to beat this. And I'll thank myself for it.
What's on your mind?
I'm talking to you.
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you.
You seem to like her breasts a lot.
It doesn't happen often, but I see her smile to herself sometimes when she watches you. I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry. What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
You have come too far, low energy videos, to turn back now. Truth, Augusta. So much truth. I will need fueling, but there is really no reason for us to stop. Ideally, this will be the last episode, but if not, then tomorrow, I guess. Or it could even end up being a 24-hour stream. Hey, look! A shotgun! I'm gonna put it in my mouth. There we go. I have to admit, this game feels like such a slog. It's cool, it's interesting, but ugh. It has not aged well. I would not recommend this to anyone who isn't used to these older style of games. It's like I can't recommend people play Fallout 1 thinking that it's going to be like Fallout 3 or New Vegas or 4 or 76.
Ah, Win. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
You like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes. Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves? By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale?
You hear that, G Fuel? Yeah. That or coffee. All the things I didn't buy. All the things I didn't buy. Coffee was one of them. Like, I have a whole thing of fried chicken. Crispy as hell. Waiting for me to reheat it. And I have these Pringles I've been picking at. Tons of bread to make sandwiches. Pasta if I want that. Even brown rice. Mmm, spicy. Which it will be because I'm going to put chilies powder into it. But no. Actually, I don't think I'm going to put the chili powder into the rice because the chicken I got also came with this sort of sauce. I think it was sweet chili. So I'll just throw that into the pan and stir it in. Get a nice smell. Yeah, I'm a yawning. Wait, I didn't go to the... Ugh. Naughty, naughty. No. You go to the docks, not the... I got tea anyway. God, you should have seen me knocking them back yesterday. My mouth kind of opened like that meme of the rich guy next to the giant fountain of water. And his mouth's like, ah, and just all the water's pouring in, and then like the poor person is only getting a drop. Oh my many gods of Sod, could you please stop loading and get to the loading. Or loaded. Anyway. There we go. Coffee. Okay, here's Ogren. Let's go, Ogren boy. Playing while logged in, your online profile is automatically updated with your achievements. A journal detailing your adventures through Fareldian. This is a fairly quick one. Ogren just can't. He needs your help as the wingman, and then he kind of is like, yay! Music's weird in this game sometimes. Sounds almost like some sort of African
There she is.
Tune.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it? Thanks, Warden. Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? Because you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Ogren, is that you?
Yeah.
He's stuck in a combat animation.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
Party of Gomez was single-handed.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
You can see the textures of his
A
hair.
whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well, What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto. If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't
That's
keep the Archdemon
Parmvidi
waiting.
from
It hurts
Novaria.
feelings. It might just turn the
Mass
whole
Effect.
blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nut droppings.
No, she's
I'll
lonely.
tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. Ogren approves. 4. Now you see, when I insult women, wait, hold on. Was he negging? Or gaslighting? But she responded in kind, so they kind of cancelled each other out. I guess it's just what they do to get off. Yeah. Okay. I'm yawning. There. I yawned. I know. Crazy. It's a strange world we're living in where a man can yawn. On camera, too.
I still got it. Yep, still got it.
Okay. Well, let's go back to camp, because I don't... This is almost completely worthless as a character, as a crew. We still have to do Zevran's main story as well. I want to do Shales and... Not Shales, Zevran's. And I forget how that triggers. Might not even do Zevran's. I think we might skip by that one if we're not careful. It's fine by me. We've done Liliana's, we've done Morgan's, we've done Shales, we've done Alistair's, we've done Ogren's. I think we've done Wynn's. I think that's finished. Barkspawn doesn't give a shit because he's a dog. And yeah. Out of your party and venture forth.
Yes.
Shal,
Yes.
Zev, and Morgan, because boo.
Indeed.
Let's go to Redcliffe Castle. That was more of an example of a woman trying to defuse. I'm not gonna. Alright, this is a bit of a spoil. But, yeah, she kinda likes him in the only way that a plot line like that could happen. Convoluted. She ends up having a kid with him and everything. And then he still fucks off. Because Ogren, he's just a piece of shit. Oh well, so random. Yeah, he left a kid and a woman who has to look after him. Fatherless Ferelden. Please. Ooh. Oh, dwarfs. Cool. That's cool. Zev, I don't give a fuck. Let him attack whoever the hell he wants. And Shale, like, I guess. Oh, and of course I gotta activate my magic. I'm gonna hurl a rock at you. And they did. Burn the witch. Weakness. Hooray! Nothing leveled up here. Barkspawn needs to level up. He do! Bow wow. Shale. Make Shale nice and tough. Strong. I guess that's the only one we got left. Zev. Guess we'll do that. Tactics. Feign death. Dual weapon expert. Character experience for 2 weapons fighting. Bonus critical chance. Possibility to bleeding lacerations. Cool. And if I'm right, dual weapon mastery. Now among elites. 2 wield full size weapons in both hands. Nice. And Whirlwind, the only useful attack. Morgan. Magic. She's maxed out on magic. Let's give her willpower. Well, she's not maxed out, but doesn't need much else. Wild magic. Wild cast. Instant single. Wild mage shapes the raw magic into effect against a single target. Possible defensive results. Dispel magic. Possible offensive results. No, that seems too. Random exorcism. Wrath and a maker. Dominate evil. Ooh, lewd. Death hex. Sting Swarm. Okay. Let's give Zev some decent weaponry. Wait, he can. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, of course, yeah, my bad. No. Vanguard and. There we go. Helmet? Nah. Nah. Right. always keep haste on. There is no reason at all to have it on.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you, Warden.
And so I shall.
Neat. Onwards. Won't be stopped now. Redcliffe, march to Denerim. Do Denerim stuff. Actually, do I need Alistair for this part? I don't think so. Might. So I'm going to give you guys a wasted Wednesday. Anything in particular you want to watch? Don't forget we've got the channel suggestions. You're obviously not getting any more Bearded Ramblings for the next few weeks, but I'll give you a Christmas Day show as well. I guess New Year's too, seeing that New Year's is going to be here. I won't even be able to go out. Okay. What about the bodies have just been left there? Demons are drawn by mages. They should have seen possessing one, transforming abomination. Yeah, we've already established this. God. Oh, I have The Witcher Season 2 in the wings. I'll probably watch that tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Big fan of The Witcher's the last season. I'm a big fan of the series. Big fan of everything Witcher related, except for the card game, which is not something I like. Gwent can fuck off. A product of the time when they tried to make everything into like a version of Magic and Hearthstone and all that shit. Alright, it's time.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's do it.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Yeah. I think practically, if I remember right, they tried to make him that he was carrying two. And he just couldn't walk around with it. So now Roach, his horse, you can see both swords sticking out of it, out of the backpack on the horse. It makes more sense, honestly. It's a very grounded world, after all. It's why, if you ever try to be a badass too much in The Witcher, Denerim is the heart and
you
soul
end up dying
of Ferelden.
a lot.
It was the city of King Calanhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side.
Yeah, we've been here before.
Loghain here,
Oh,
the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself. to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
Considering, if Honora rules, let her speak for herself. The throne belongs to Mark's only living son.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
Don't accept sympathies from deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
Is he still voiced by Tim
and
Curry?
Current Arl of Denerim.
Yes, he is.
Since Urien's unfortunate fate at Osterberg.
Aww.
The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
I'm evil. Bootlicking appears to be profitable these days.
Don't interrupt, Joe.
I'm gonna slice the head off your shoulders.
This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight. Your selfish ambitions to the throne.
What efforts can there be when you outlaw the Grey Warden?
Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down.
He said
Expect no more
separate
mercy
blue.
than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon. Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Of course.
Okay, we're gonna take Alistair.
Yes.
Zev.
Yes.
And Morgan.
Indeed.
Silver for monsters, yep. You can use both for both, but silver bends quickly. And steal. Oh god, you try to, for example, kill that hag in the basement of the crypt in Toussaint. The mini boss, the one where you're basically swiping at each other like an anime. You know, where both sides go like whooshing super fast. You try to do that with steel or not prepared. Oh my god, it's like a borderline Dark Souls fight. I loved it. It was so good at keeping me on my toes. And then the game bugged out and I never finished it. I've watched it. I also loved Heart of Stone. In fact, I think a voice actor in this is in Heart of Stone. The guy who's the guy who does the voice for the main one you're working with, the mercenary guy.
Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh yes, they've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Yeah. The guy who does that, the voice acting for that, he is, if I remember right, the main voice actor for the
Dwarven Craft.
How Is It Made show, which you might have seen before. He does a lot of the narrations for that.
You're being very foolish. Why would Loghain leave half our own army to die
Yes?
when a blight threatens?
I shall do it.
I take him at his word. The battle could not be won.
Even you must admit this is a...
You're being very foolish. Why would Loghain leave half our own
I have no
army
time
to
to
die
deal
when a
with
blight
something.
threatens? I take him at his
What do you
word.
suppose Ewan is playing at?
Find everything you need? Payment? Oh, just make sure you... No.
Oh yeah. Vision gear, recurve. Nah. Thug. I agree. I think I'm gonna have to go into a journal. Light. Lansby. Mark active. This is the one we want. One thing I like about the Witcher universe is that the magic is two parts. One is sort of folk magic, and the other is a type of sort of like really scientific magic. And I think it's best seen with, like, in Witcher 3 you've got the three like horrible witch creatures who run the swamp. That's like the folk magic.
So I spoke to this hunter.
And then you got the wizards or the sorcerers and the the mages and people like that. They're like the more scientific side. I always like that.
Of course. By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage. There's been an elven uprising. Knife ears even have the gall to attack the Jarl's only son.
That's calling back
Killed
to the
in
opening
cold blood.
for...
With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Okay. So, I think I go to the Chantry?
Be careful with that package.
All men are the work to the highest station. Those who bring power.
No? Okay. Oh, I have to go back to the bloody estate. Okay.
Bring ham.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. Thank you and farewell.
Tonal shift. Alright, upstairs we go. They fleshed out this universe nicely, The Witcher 1, but this one too. Yeah, there's a lot of backstory in this universe I like. The Witcher universe is actually, there's a lot of things that are missing. Like the actual geography and stuff like that. But it's really just a matter of the northern kingdoms. You get to see the start of the invasion by the Empire at the start of the Witcher show. And by the end of it, you get to see how that pans out. Maybe Emir dies, maybe Emir loses, maybe Radovid dies. I usually kill Radovid because the Empire kind of is better overall. They're not so bigoted and, evil. They are evil, but more in a sort of generic sense. Meanwhile, I also even liked Radovid. He starts off in Witcher 1 as this bright-eyed innocent. And by Witcher 3, he's clearly has, like, madness caused by, I don't know, syphilis or something like that. He thinks he's, like, God's messenger and shit. Nora's room. We haven't gone in there yet. We haven't met her yet, so she's not there. Sten, Barkspawn, Morgan. Is he over here? Yes.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
A woman speaking for herself? Outrageous!
The Queen. She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father.
And Logan, he is very subtle, no?
No.
But Brendan Howe, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe.
Tim Curry's not
The
subtle.
visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. He calls her every sort of name. Traitor being the kindest. And locks her in the guest room. King Kellen was like a son to him, and Logan left him to die. Does he love Honora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon. Yes, this is what she hoped he would say. Logan, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved.
I like the politics
Logan
of the
succeeded in pinning her death on me.
I'm
not
there's
sure
nothing like
that's
it
a
in
risk we can
2.
afford to take.
In 3, you become like you're a lord of your own estate and everything, but also kind of the arbiter of the politics of the world. So.
And who would tell them? Me? An elf escaped from Orlais? What Ferrarden noble would listen to my words? Rescue my queen, and I promise she will reveal all, and at the time when it will hurt Rogaine most.
Not necessary. If she doesn't think you're gonna side with her, if she thinks that she can get out of this, she still will side with Logain.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser.
No.
I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
No. I'm gonna go. This is one of the hardest fights of the whole game. The XP is so worth it.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away. Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
But you can kill the entire guard unit of the whole castle in a big ass fight. And then that knight that was with Logain will show up, and she's the hardest combat, like regular combat fighter in the game.
Well, short of waltzing through the entire Darkspawn horde and tapping it on the nose, I'm not sure just how we're supposed to do that. But killing the archdemon is the general plan, I understand. Good to have you on board. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Hmm. We saw the archdemon in Deep Roads. Now I'm gonna need my toughest. So
yes,
Shale. Alright, now she's not my toughest, but what she can do is use haste.
Indeed.
And I guess Alistair.
Yes.
Archers without proper training in melee can have their shots interrupted if they take damage while aiming. I have a feeling Alistair is going to die a lot. I love salt and vinegar Pringles, but Jesus Christ, these things leave almost a burning aftertaste in your mouth. So sexy. Yeah, sure, I can wait. No, take your time. How you doing? How's your work been? Like, yeah. Just spinning around in a circle, loading, combination of ink and blood, occasionally filling up. Over this custom art in the background, it's probably concept art. Because a lot of games do that, and I really like it when they have like concept art that they throw in. Yeah, so it's cool. Here we go. Music kicked up again. There. Loading. Saving. Jarl of Denerim. If you pick the elf commoner choice, you go here. I wonder if it's going to be a an attack, or is it... What's going on here? I can tell the game's not buffering, because I can see it down there too. The mods aren't helping. I reinstalled The Sims, just for the sake of it. Oh my god, they've just added more and more content for you to buy. Jesus Christ, no way in hell I'm touching that. Not until that stuff's on sale. So much better stuff I could use. Like a steak dinner, hint hint, link in the description. Okay, here's the music. You always know a loading screen's coming to an end in this game when the music kicks up again. It's combat. Come on, puppet, you could do it. I believe in you. Oh. Wait, just a back alley? No attack or anything? Okay.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last.
The
Crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Yes, by all means. I simply wish to say hello to an old friend.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course.
I'm a cockney geezer, I is.
Zevran had gone rogue. I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
I love how he sounds uneven, but...
Yes.
Yes.
Let's use Sten for a change. Oh, they marked us for death. Shit. Not good. Nice.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
Which they will, because you appear in Dragon Age 2 being hunted by the crows, and if I'm right, you're hunted by the crows in Dragon Age Inquisition, so...
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours.
No,
Will
it's
you let
not.
me go?
Don't want to stay for the treasure?
Alright. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow.
It's true,
Let us
actually.
return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yes, sir. Assassin, assassin, assassin. Tell us something. He's got him good. Gloves of Guile. No. But he does have these. So that's not terrible. Alright. Wait, you don't go back that way? Whoa! That freaked the hell out of me. The game just crashed. Okay. Not cool.